Well, good morning. It's been some time since I posted a new video, but recently a fellow group member by the name of John White had posted a picture of his recently acquired 51 SD, Crosley 51 SD, and so I thought I'd post a short video of the set in operation. Uh, it is from 1924. It is a two-tube 01A, of course, battery set, and as I said, it is a regenerative receiver. Um, Now, this is the 51 SD, and I wish to take a moment and show you. Most of us are familiar with the 51 standard wooden box set, and let me bring that one forward for just a moment. As you're going to see, to the right is the Crosley 51 that, like I say, a good many of us are familiar with. And this is a 51 SD. As you can see, they differ not just aesthetically differently, but they have some technological differences as well. The 51 metal box set, or excuse me, wooden box set to the right, has the book capacitor that we're all familiar with. And the SD actually has a tuning capacitor that has the rotor and stator that was so prevalent just a few years after the Crosley 51 book capacitor. So this was a little step forward technologically, and I think aesthetically as well. It was an attempt to make the set more attractive, to make it part of the acceptance into the living room. And so I have to agree. They both perform equally as well. I can't say one performs any better than the other, but I certainly like the appearance of the SD, and I think it's much more attractive. Okay, let's pull this one out of the way. Now, on the front panel of the set, you're going to have a knob here. Of course, this is your tuning, and it has a little tuning indicator that, of course, traverses across the dial. And these are all nickel plated, and they're, I think, rather attractive. To the middle here, this is your regenerative control. It actually moves a coil forward and back to increase regeneration. And to the right is your filament control. Very simple to operate. And for a simple two-tube set, I think it performs quite well for what it is. Once again, as those of you following my videos will attest, I have over the years really turned to have quite an affinity for Crosley. Not for their quality of components, have you, but for their technology. I think they're in a lot of ways they're undervalued and underrated amongst collectors. And today I have it mirrored with a Crosley Super Music Cone. It is the larger of the two cone speakers that Crosley offered for the period. It does have a reproduction cone that I actually did not make this cone. I purchased this speaker from a friend of mine, a fellow collector. But I have once again sing the praise of this Crosley cone. It is a very sensitive cone, and it works quite well off a simple two-tube set. And with that said, let's power it up. We'll bring our filament up, and let's go ahead and see if we can tune something in.
Or too small. Join us as we dig deeper to finding out more about concrete, dirt.
Now, once again, I'm out my shop, so I'm at the mercy of whatever AM is broadcasting. Initially on, you heard a little screeching when I first turned the set on. That's indicative of the regeneration being turned up too far. This particular set does benefit from regeneration, and it plays with ample volume,
It's a modern kind of life insurance that's super fast.
utilizing this Crosley Super Music Cone. Has good volume, good clarity, and like I say, very good. I think it's a very good match between the two. Well, there you have it. A Crosley Model 51 SD paired with a Crosley Super Music Cone from 1924. Well, as always, I hope you found it informative, and thanks for watching, and until next time.